I think definitely, qualifying at the London was one of the biggest experiences that I have had in the international, to, in my international career. And I was 18 back then, and definitely it was very overwhelming, and at the same time, a lot of hard work and focus, and you know, it was a year of full of like a win-win year for me, I would say, because qualifying, winning a gold medal at the Asian, and then qualifying, becoming the youngest. So got a lot of support back then, and I had always, from the beginning of time when I started the sport, had a vision, had a goal to represent my country and win medals at the international tournaments, and make my country proud. So after the journey began, I didn't stop, and I never wanted to stop, and I kept going. And when finally that opportunity came in front of me in 2012, when I was selected from to represent my country for the qualification of the Olympics. So it was Asian Confederation, and I gave my best shot. Won a couple of fights. Fought with some of the best boxers for qualifying. So yeah, it was one of the best experience, I would say. Yeah.
So you are only 28, but in Indian boxing you are a veteran in terms of the experience,
Yes.
and you have been the face of the Indian boxing,
Yes.
we can say, because people could relate to you.
Yeah.
You come from a very small place,
Yeah.
and showing what the talent you've got, and representing the country at the biggest stage at the international level.
Yes.
Talking about the amount of experience and the responsibility on your shoulders,
Yeah.
being face of the sport in India,
Yeah.
how has that changed you and improved you as an athlete and as a person?
I think definitely, the sport changes us all, and boxing, like I said, it played a very integral part in my life. And through boxing, a lot of things happened, a lot of experience I've gained, a lot of wins and losses I have faced, and it has made me the person that I am today. And I'm forever grateful, for the sport and for the support that I've been getting from the masses, the kind of love and kind of, um, um, positive vibes that I get. But I would say at the end of the day, it's you versus you, because you go train for 2 hours, you go train for, you prepare for a tournament, but what happens inside your mind, what goes inside your mind, what you think when you wake up in the morning, how you wake up in the morning, you push yourself when you are suffering, when you are in pain, when you have going through injuries, when you have your fallback. And so I think those are the times that makes you who you are, when you fight with yourself and you overcome those challenges. So yeah, that's what I think, that's what the sport has given me. It has made me stronger, it has made me wiser, and it has made me think about myself over and over again, what it is that I need to improve in my life, what it is that I need to work on. And yeah, the list goes on, and I still have a long way to go, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
This is a very important year in
Yeah.
terms of boxing. You have the Asian Games, World Championship is going.
Yeah.
What are your preparations and what are your plannings going into those big tournaments?
Yeah, so this is a very important year for us, and a year of qualification, Paris next year. So after these championships, we will have our camp back in Patiala. So the Boxing Federation will be having they will be having a plan for the year, and the list of tournaments that we will participate, and the qualification process for the Paris. So we'll work on that as soon as the camp begins. Yeah.
You started as a kid and were inspired by Mike Tyson. Tell us that phase.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I used to play taekwondo, karate, when I was 7 years old, and I think people had this thing in the that back then Mike Tyson was the undisputed and the undefeated world champion, and I didn't know who is he, so people used to call me Mike Tyson, even though I was not a boxer, and I used to be very curious who's this guy. So one fine day, I sat in front of my TV, and there was this fight going on, and it was Mike Tyson versus Lennox Lewis. So that moment I realized that okay, this is the kind of sport that who is Mike Tyson and what he does. So after then I tried that sport, and we went to this local club in my district in Guwahati, and we started from there. Yeah.
Okay, if I ask you one person who would you like to, if there's a biopic made on you,
Yeah.
who that person should be?
I think the story still goes on right now. I mean, I still have a long way to go. So once I'm there, definitely, I'll figure out it. So
We saw you after your match with Manish.
Yeah.
You were asking about his well-being.
yeah.
So, what is your behavior towards the youngsters? Because you guys are competing in the same category.
I feel definitely we are here to give our best to win in the sport, and we all come here to become the champion, but we are also not forget that we have a life after this. We have a life outside the ring. There's a family, there are friends, there are people out there who always wants us to be in our good health. So that is always a priority in our life. If you're not fit, if you're not healthy, forget about boxing. You can't even do anything in life. So what I'm trying to say is we always first of all take care of our well-being, and it is us who always, if we are in a good health, we can always share the vibe. We can always talk good and share that positivity with others. So I feel that after every fight, all the boxers who are here, we must show good sportsmanship. Whatever happens in the ring, it happens. When you go out of the ring, you are not a rivalry. There is no rivalry outside the ring. And for me, I feel when you're in the ring, you go to win. But we have been knowing each other since a very long time. We train together in camp, and I think it is first and foremost, it's the good health that we always wish for each other. And that's all. That was in my mind. So after the fight ended, I just wanted to congratulate him for getting back, because I know I have been through injuries. I was back in days. I used to have my downfall, and I used to feel like will I be able to come back? So these are the times when I think we should never look down upon anyone. And I'm glad that he's back. I'm glad that I'm back, and we are here to compete and give our best. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.